Welcome to the Carter Collection Obsession. I'm Michelle.
And I'm John, and we're here to share our Magic the Gathering collection obsession.
So these are the answers to a game. We do a card show at the Hilliard Fairgrounds about every 3 months. We always try to do a game to get people interactive and get them talking.
And we did play. There was a lot of people at the show, and I wasn't as crowded as last time, but we got to play the game a lot more because
Yes.
all we had to do was hand a piece of paper to them and give them a marker. And all they had to do was cross off the real, circle the real set symbols and cross off the ones that are bad.
Yeah, we always do a game, and it's been trivia games. It's been games of different parts of history of Magic the Gathering. And it's usually on a board. If you've watched any of our other videos, you'll see we usually do it on a piece of board. This time we just did a handout where they could do it. For just trying, they got a prize, and then if they got them all right, they got a pack of Modern Horizons 3.
Yep.
And we actually had five people actually get them all right, and I will tell you right now, John was not one of them.
No, I wasn't.
I tested it on him. He only got one wrong, but it's the one most people got wrong. So this is actually what we passed out, and we're going to go through one by one because all of the symbols are real symbols. A couple of them are special to us, which most people are not going to know anyhow, but there were 20 real magic symbols, set symbols, and 20 real other symbols. So we're going to start at the top.
And this one is real. This is Magic Portal Three Kingdoms.
Yep.
And I know this one is fake.
Well, it's not fake.
Oh,
it's University of Phoenix.
Okay, and I know what this one is. We go there.
Yep, that one got a couple people because it kind of does look like it could be a symbol. It's Steak and Shake. That was University of Phoenix.
And this definitely was commonly missed.
That was the most missed one. I was very surprised because it seemed to me
real.
Everybody got that set. That is the My Little Pony set.
Okay.
This one I put on for John because he's an Ohio State Buckeye fan. We live in the state of Ohio.
This is Brutus.
Yes. But a couple people said it looked like the Taco Bell bell, and I didn't see it until the end of the show. It really does.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm a Michigan fan, and he's an Ohio State Buckeye fan, which, if you're anywhere near this state, you know, that's a huge rivalry. And we actually got married in Jersey, so, yeah, I had to put that on for him.
Okay, and this one is real.
That is the Amonkhet Invocations set. Okay. This one, I couldn't believe how this tripped so many people up.
This is real. It tripped me up, too.
That's the one he missed. That's Streets of New Capenna Commander deck.
Yeah, this is a cool one. This is Deck Masters, Garfield versus Funkel. So this is real.
Yes, that was a set those two guys built decks, and then they put the decks out. They put them with the dice, and all the dice had that D on it, and it came in a tin. Which
it's right there on top.
We actually have the tin way up top.
Yeah, it's complete.
Yep.
Okay, and this one got me too, because I thought this was something else, but this is fake. And then you can look at it over there. And
Bacardi rum.
Maybe it's familiar.
That's what I tried to use, familiar ones that might trip people up. This one got a couple people too, but I was surprised how many people did get this one.
Yeah, that's Graveborn.
Yeah, it's one of the premium decks, a Graveborn.
And
I
then
love that
the next
set.
one is Battle Bond.
Yep,
that
is
a
good
set. One. And Stronghold, everybody knows Stronghold.
I thought this was so common people would just remember they knew it from somewhere. That's Tesla.
Tesla. It's the great Magic set, Legends.
Yes.
That
This one people kind of knew but didn't know. They knew it wasn't a set.
Yeah, but it looks very similar to the 40K set.
Yeah, that's why I used it. But that is actually the Bentley symbol.
Okay, the next one here, this one is real. This is Beatdown.
Yep.
And the egg messed up. They thought it was Scramblers.
Oh, yeah. I put this one on because this is my son's favorite set. That's unglued.
Okay.
So this one is personal to us. It is not a set. It is actually a podcast for the book. If anybody has ever read the book, The Secret, A Treasure Hunt by Byron Price, this is their podcast symbol. We found out about that book and became obsessed with it on Expedition Unknown. One of the episodes had that, and then we bought the book, and we bought the book for everybody in the family, and yeah.
We've been to Milwaukee a couple times now looking for it.
Yes, this is a book that he wrote and hid gems in 12 places in the United States, one in Canada, and then wrote poems for each and had John Jude Pellincard do artwork for each of the hides, and you're supposed to find the clues. Only 3 of them have ever been found. The book was written in 1981. Well, 82 it was released. He hid them in 1981, and then he was soon killed. But only 3 of the treasures have been found. I'm convinced we know where the one in Milwaukee is, 100%, but Milwaukee has rules that you cannot dig because people have dug it and just left their parks trashed.
Yep.
But someday I'm going to get permission to figure it out. This one didn't show up on the sheet because it was yellow. Yellow does not copy well.
So we gave it to them.
Yeah, so that was a freebie. That's actually the National Geographic square. This one I cracked up on.
Yep. This is real.
Yes, that's the breaking news, the subset of...
Does look like a bank, though.
Well, it's the subset of Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Yeah.
Yes, I had 2 guys. They were doing it together, and they should have done it separately because the other guy might have got them all. But his friend told him that this is his bank. It's the symbol for his bank. He knows it. He sees it all the time when he goes to his bank. And I'm like, not a bank.
Okay, next one is a cool one. This is Liliana versus Garuk. Garrick.
No.
No?
That's Elspeth versus Cora.
Oh, I messed up.
Yeah. Good thing you got me. But yes, it is a set symbol. It's from one of the dual decks. This is one of my favorite sets. Conspiracy Take the Crown. I just like that. It was always...
Yeah, this one messed a couple people up, but this one is real from the vault.
The few people that did get this one right, they says that's M20, but you changed it. I actually didn't change any of them. I would hide a couple things like I did with the Brutus. I did hide his face. And Bentley I took out of that. But they're all facing the right way. And that was, from the vault 20th anniversary.
I don't think nobody missed this one. This
No,
one is not real.
There's another personal one. That's Marshall.
That's where I'm from.
John's from down there, so I had to put that on there for him. You notice I put that one on for him. I put Brutus on for him.
Yeah, this is
Yes, I
another
like you.
easy one.
Actually, some people did pick that one because you see it so often. You just think, but that's CBS.
Okay, where we at?
That one, I thought it would look real with the shield and stuff, but it is actually where I work, so.
Okay, and we got another real one.
Yep, that's another dual deck, Jace versus Chandra.
Okay.
That one didn't fool too many people. Of course, that's Panera.
Yeah.
Panera bread.
And then this one's gone too. That's easy.
Yep, that was Paramount.
And then this one's gone.
That one, when people started, they would always cross that one out. I know that's not one. I didn't want to make it too hard. We do like giving away our prizes, but we can't just give them away.
And this one is real.
That is from Dragon Con. Honestly, I did not know about that set symbol until I was putting together this game, so I would have failed if somebody gave me this game.
This one tricked a lot of people up.
I was actually surprised how many people actually knew. So the singer Prince, at one time, he changed his name to this symbol and was known as the artist formerly known as Prince. Then he did change it back. But yeah, that's the symbol for Prince.
All right, now.
I just thought that was cute. I had to put it on. Of course, that's the World Wildlife Federation or Foundation.
Okay, now.
Yes, that's...
Portal Second Age.
No.
No. Which one?
Fail. That's the Game Nights. It's
Oh,
the box set.
Okay.
This one is not. I had to put this one on for my son. He works at an independent film studio out of Cleveland, Ohio, and that's their symbol, Creative House Studios.
Yeah.
I had to get that one on there. Now, if you know this one, you'll know this is awesome. So we're big into geocaching. That's the symbol for geocaching. We go a lot. Geocaching is an online treasure hunt where you get the coordinates, you go out, and you find, it can be any
Hidden
size. Yeah, and then you get there, you sign the log, then you go back to the computer and you log that you found it or didn't find it or whatever. But my son and I found this when he was about 6. It's free. They're in every park, every parking lot. There is almost, 2 billion now. There's even one on the International Space Station.
That's one I want to find.
Yeah, we've got about 12 hides out right now. But yeah, we like geocaching because it's everywhere on the planet.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to do just for an activity.
Yeah, they're in Antarctic. They're in every single state. There's over 100,000 within 10 miles of us, I think. They're just everywhere. So if you want something free to do outside with kids, very kid friendly, geocaching.com.
All right, next one is an X.
Everyone knew it wasn't, but they didn't know what it was. It's Swarovski, the crystals.
All right, what's this one, baby?
That one is from the Vault Relics.
So that is real.
You weren't sure whether the X or T. You can't even do it now. You knew the answers.
I know this one.
Everybody knew this one, Reebok.
All right, and
Yes, keep going. That one's Homelands, which is funny because I had Homeland packs for sale right beside where I was handing out this game. So it
you
had the
actually
symbol
gave
on it.
one to a kid for free.
I did give a Homelands pack. He said he got into it about a month ago and is absolutely obsessed with the game. So I gave him a pack, and John says, "Don't open it. It's worth more sealed." Which I had Homelands and Fallen Empires. Anybody that's into Magic knows those are worthless cards, but it's neat having a sealed pack from that long ago. Those are from '95.
So we had a lot of fun doing this game. We did. So many people played. It was great to have.
We do this show more to talk to people than we
Yeah.
do. Here's all your answers if you want them.
Yeah. It was a fun day.
Well, I love talking to people, and that's what I tell everybody that comes up to our table. I'm in it to make friends, not money. I really am. I give away more. I probably gave way more away than I sold. John made good money, but I did not. But I made a lot of friends. I really did make a lot of friends.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, I'm like an introvert. I hate being around people, but I do love doing this show. Talking Magic's the only thing that gets me out of my shell.
Yeah.
So if you liked our video, like and subscribe and share. And check out our virtual museum. We have our collection online at CarterCollectionObsession.com.
And find us on Facebook at Show Me Yours, I'll Show You Mine, Magic the Gathering Collection.
Thank you.